Let's take a look at number 14. Number 14 says, the student council surveyed a random sample of 200 students. If I look here in total, the survey results, I see indeed that it is 200. 5, 10. So that would be a total of 200 students. And it also lists the school activity they would prefer. So 20 students preferred skating, 30 bowling, 110 watching a movie, and 40 swimming. The question we're trying to answer is based on that survey data. Which of the following statements is most likely not to be true? I would imagine that several of you probably understood the question, but did not pay attention to the not. But let's work through it nonetheless. Answer choice A says that more than half of the students are likely to attend a movie watching event. I'm looking for the one that is not true. So I know that there were 200 students surveyed. So the question says, this answer choice says, more than half of the students are likely to attend a movie watching event. Well, let's look for movie watching. 110. 110, is that more than one half? Is that more than 100? I could look at that and say for sure that 110 is more than 100. So that is true, therefore not the answer. Answer choice B. About 15 of every 100 students is likely to attend the bowling event. Well, in this case, we're talking about bowling. So here we see that 30 out of the 200 would prefer bowling. But the question says 15 out of every 100. If this were out of 100, that means I'm taking half of the 200. Therefore, half of the 30 would be 15, and that is indeed true. So therefore, not the answer, because we're looking for one that is not the answer. Answer choice C says only 20 of the 450 students are likely to attend a skating event. Well, we're talking skating in this case. Skating, according to our data, is 20 out of the 200, and this question says 20 out of 450, and I know that 20 out of 200 cannot be the same thing as 20 out of 450, so I know that those are not going to be equivalent. I'm thinking this is my answer, but let's look at answer choice D to be certain. Answer choice D is referring to the swimming event, and it says 90 out of the 450 are likely to attend swimming. The question here, or the information in our table, tells us that 40 out of the 200 would prefer swimming. And I could simplify those to see if these are indeed equivalent fractions or equivalent ratios there. If I divide both of these by 10, I end up with 9/45, or I could simplify that even further by dividing both of those by 9, and I end up with 1/5. I could simplify the 40/200 by dividing both of those by 10 as well and get 4/20, which I could also simplify this by dividing both by 4 and end up with 1/5. Those two are the same, therefore that is not the answer. I was correct with answer choice C. 20 out of the 450 students are likely to attend the skating event. That is not true.